And we are live. Thank you all for joining us for Strength of Thousands. We're meeting once again to continue our expeditions into the tunnels. The party found a couple of their fellow dorm mates, one of which realizing he has a serious bee allergy. Which is a pretty bad thing to have when you're fighting bees the size of dogs.
Especially when you're fighting bees the size of dogs.
Yep. Thanks to some excellent medical work, I believe Quinty was able to disperse the poison in his. Well, is it technically a? No, we did realize that allergies are treated as a poison effect. A self-replicating poison within the body in reaction to certain trauma. And the party is now split itself. Normally something you should never do, but they're splitting themselves to go into the same room, so it gets a pass. To deal with some gremlins that they have found. Uh, do you remember the types of gremlins that were witnessed in this room?
So
Not
little
specifically.
class that hates civilization. Let's see what in the mouth one actually.
I know there was like a pig snout looking one, and the only one I remember clearly because it kind of like freaked me out a bit was one that you described that just being a bunch of teeth and knives.
Yep, the mouth one.
Yeah, the mouth one.
Okay. Trying to get my book open so I can give you some information. Yeah. In this room, you were able to describe at least 4 types of gremlins. And I do believe you did roll nature checks to identify the gremlins. Inside this particular area, there is Mitflitz, a Nagriff, a Jinkin, and the one that they seem to be abusing and bullying is a Grimple.
All right, all right.
So before we engage, I had a question about essentially what I missed. Is this investigation like over a long period of time, or do we need to do it all today? AK, can we back out after we blow spell slots?
Uh, yeah, especially because, you just helped one of your teammates get out so that they can rest and recover. Teachers are on
Okay.
standby. Teachers are on standby to kind of block exits, uh, and provide backup support.
Okay, so we
The
can pull back out after this fight if we want to.
Yes.
Notably, that sounds like a relatively brutal fight, unless they're all really low level.
Only one way to find out.
All right, Quenty's ready.
All right, so
All right.
let me just grab everybody and into the initiative tracker.
I still have a light source. I think I do.
Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of dice.
There's a reason I was interested in determining can we blow lots of spells or not. If anyone wanted to, we could probably make an argument for sneak as an initiative on this for some of you.
Given the fact that you guys are going out of your way to try and be as stealthy as possible with it, go ahead and roll stealth.
Alrighty. I'm glad for that.
That's why I asked. I mean, I'm assuming we can still do perception if we wanted to.
Ooh. We're starting off with a banger.
Yeah, on that, are we allowed to use hero points on initiative?
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
Right click on initiative, which I'm not going to reroll, it does give me the option to reroll it, so you could consider rerolling it for us. We only have one hero point, but going dead last is not great.
I'll reroll it. As a
So,
matter of fact, I think I
interesting.
rolled
Oh.
I think I rolled it with a skill check instead of an initiative check, so I'll just go ahead and burn the hero point then.
So by reading this one class feature that I have, leads me to believe that creatures are not naturally off guard when they have not acted yet in a combat.
I believe that is true.
Because the whole thing behind surprise attack is that if I'm rolling initiative with stealth or deception, creatures that haven't acted are off guard to me.
That kind of runs.
If I missed something, I apologize. I had to mute it because my wife's brother called and he never calls me.
Oh no, is everything all right?
It was a serious talk about work and stuff like that because I'm not gonna get into it, but basically it was a potential work opportunity. So we'll see what happens.
Okay.
It's all good now, though. I'm just apologizing because I missed a bunch of it.
Welcome back. Roll initiative. You can use stealth if you would prefer.
Actually, my perception's better, so I'm gonna roll that for initiative.
Same, actually. But, you know, the option existing is good for some people.
All right. Let's switch to some combat music.
I actually quite like this music.
Ah, yes. Music brought to you by Tabletop RPG Music. They've got a Patreon, which is how I'm getting access to the music. As per what they have written in the terms of service, telling people about it is all I need to do. Definitely, I like it, and it's a lot better than trying to fine-tune or mess with an AI music bot to get music.
Don't do an AI music bot. There's definitely better options.
Well, I know what you
Well,
did.
I know what you.
I know what you did was a natural call out, but it reminded me that, oh yeah, I need to say that.
I know. Just kind of funny that I apparently played right into the trope.
All right, we begin combat. And I am gonna turn it down a little bit because it is kind of like bothering my ear. Okay, so okay, combat has officially started. The Jinkin, going first, heard some noise. Ah, we've got intruders. It spends 2 actions to get up to you and is going to attack Kisek.
Well, he's gonna regret that.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna regret it shortly after.
Kisek.
Yep, missed. Why is it not letting me target the thing?
You have to hover and hit T.
Yeah, it's definitely letting me target, and I don't even have line of sight, so.
I am doing that.
You have yourself selected?
Oh,
Uh,
on the combat target, on the combat tab, you can hit the toggle targeting on the initiative if you are having difficulty
works.
T-targeting.
Oh, there's also a ping there. That's cool.
What is the skill for the identifying these thingies?
Nature.
Nat 1, let's go. I don't know crap about him. All I know is they bleed. Is that a critical?
Yep. It shows you in the chat.
Okay. It just gives me the damage / critical option, so I want to make sure I'm clicking the right one.
Are you a flurry ranger?
Maybe.
Okay. For some reason, I thought you were the knowledge ranger.
the hunter feat? I took flurry for the first one. I do have knowledge for the hunt prey thing, so I can't just know things. I have to be able to hit things.
Fair enough. All right. Are you guys ready for some spice? I'm gonna start by shredding.
Always ready for the spice.
All right. Extreme risk from your squishy healer has been done. That is 5, 10, 15, 20. Yes, I can move here. I'm kind of relying on you to save me from this, Frost. So, I have a spell. This spell. That is a 10-foot burst, and everything in it has to save or sit there for the rest of the combat. I believe I can hit all but one enemy if I put it in a specific spot. So I think that is a valid targeting, because it is a 10-foot burst, so it is hitting everything 10 feet from a square I choose. Sorry, from a corner I choose. So I believe this is a legal target. Would you be willing to double check that, Ghosty? Oh wait, I actually have a place 10-foot burst option. I'm gonna try clicking that button. No, it is not, because the 10-foot burst is actually smarter than that.
Where are you going to place it?
I'm gonna go there, which means I'm very in danger. Please save me, Frost.
Okay, so it looks like it hits everything but the Nargriff and the Grimple.
Yep. So all of those things need to make a DC 19 will, and this does have the incap trait. So if any of them are higher level than 3, they will be like 1 level down on how well they did, or 1 level up, depending on how you think of it. 1 level worse for me, let's put it that way. All right. So the one that is critical failed is super fucked because we're allowed to hit it. It's not allowed to hit us. The ones that got a success are still calmed. They still take -1 status so long as or -1 status to attack rolls, so long as I keep sustaining the spell. And the ones that failed at least, so 3 of them, are just hard CC'd. They don't get to do anything. That is hostile. And my turn is done. I think you need to put those effects on the enemies, though, Ghosty.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to identify which one. Okay.
It looks like spell effect calm is the -1, so they technically all get that. So you can throw that on all of them. I don't know about the hard CC one.
Well, there was one that critically failed.
Yeah, which isn't actually a different effect, it's just it isn't removed if we hit it.
Okay. Okay, so this Mitflit down here is super calm. He won't, calm won't be dispelled if hostile action is done against him.
Sorry, which one is that? The very bottom one?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, it's this one.
And then which are the two that are normal calmed? The Jinkin is one of them.
These two are the ones that succeeded.
Okay, my turn is done. I don't actually know how to delete the first, though.
You hit the little, like, bent ruler icon.
Oh, yep, got it. Thank you. Frost, please save me.
Frost, seeing their squishy healer, Russian, assumingly with no fear, he is going to use Heat Rush to dash in after him.
What I think is interesting, I think you are also small and could be in the same space as the one that's right next to Quenty, which would force you to be closer to it. I don't know if that's something you want, but I think you're allowed to do that.
Now that he's here, let's target this guy. And we're going to try and trip him up. Oop. That was the wrong person.
This Baker is not very good at tripping. God, your dice luck.
Dice are hating me.
Hey, at least it wasn't a critical failure, because I think it trips you in that case.
So, since I'm doing it with my sickle, I can just choose to drop my sickle instead.
Oh, nice.
Alright, Fury of Blows. Frost is going dirty. He's punching him right in the nads.
So it doesn't change the outcome of this attack, but you should have a map of -5 or -4 because that's agile. Because the trip is an attack, which means it increments your map.
I'll remember it for next time. Yep, that's it for me.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so you're attacking the Nargriff. Nagriff.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you did not succeed at tripping him. Alright, now it's the Mitflit's turn. This one will make a step action, a single action to hit the Grimple upside the head and tell her to fight before moving into attack.
So that's an aggressive action, and that one is one of the ones that.
Oh,
can't
you're
be-
right. You're right. Well, shit. There's really not much they can do on their actions.
Yep. That is the only hard CC spell I have, but it's a good one.
Yeah, no, he effectively doesn't do anything except move into position. Orc. You're probably gonna have to do a tumble to get past threatened area.
Mm-hmm. Easy.
You didn't target it, so
Ah.
its AC is 15 though, so that's a crit. We can tell because his spec attacked it earlier.
Yes. Also, I rolled a 19, so I think that's a crit naturally on. Wait, I might be thinking 20.
Yep. The only thing you auto crit on is 20 is in Pathfinder 2e, but you
Yeah,
also
20 or hitting 10 over their AC.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, so here's the damage.
I don't think that was a critical roll.
That was.
Yeah, I think you clicked the.
No,
Yeah, I clicked the wrong thing.
it doesn't say that it's a crit damage roll, though.
Yes, because I clicked the damage roll. I goofed. I didn't hit the critical button. Here's the critical damage.
Exactly double.
Well, there you go.
You don't really have one that can see you.
Yeah, so I'm safe.
I see you splattered his brains and took no prisoners.
Yep. And now I sneak.
All right. Okay, so you moved, attacked, stealth. Go ahead and end your turn.
Actually, no. With the sneak action, I can stride up to half my speed while attempting to stay undetected.
Fine. Crab walk to the next enemy then. Stealth enough times, I bring up a thing. Hey, you've earned a new mutation. Bad knees. You can move faster while stealthed, but you deliver an audible noise whenever you enter stealth.
Seems kind of mean.
Honestly, it's one of my favorite perks for a non-stealth character in Outer Worlds 2.
Yeah.
And it makes an audible creak noise when you stealth.
All right.
Winnie, what doing?
I'm shooting a guy. Oh, did I crit?
So I don't think it changes the outcome, but I think he should have a cover bonus.
Cover bonus would be like at most like a +2. That still wouldn't that wouldn't have changed the outcome.
The outcome, I'm just mentioning that that actually is a mechanic. I didn't know until yesterday, actually.
Gemini. Christmas. Bleh.
Yeah. And then I'm going to. Where is it? Reload. And I guess that's my turn.
The suspiciously named Pog is up.
The Grimple turns her back to the party, crouches down and pulls her ears down as if to kind of like cover her. What I'd imagine would be like the covering your ears animation for something with long droopy ears would do. And immediately start shaking. The Jinkin.
This is one of the hard CC ones.
Which, let me roll back up to look at how calm works.
I don't actually see that they get saves each turn, which feels wrong. I'm gonna go check that.
Yeah, probably would be for the best.
Nope, does not look like there are any saves. It's you save at the beginning or you're calmed.
Save or suck.
Okay, this one was one of the ones that I believe succeeded on his save, or just failed on it.
The one that is currently selected critical failed, so can't do anything. Well, it can do non-hostile actions, but we can hit it and it won't stop being calmed.
It grabs a mushroom off the table and begins to eat.
That one is not calmed and can do whatever it wants. It has a -1 status penalty. Oh, wait, no. I didn't hit that at all. It can do whatever it wants.
I don't know what fancy words you use to make them so compliant, but I'm not going to take it.
Geek the wizard.
Indeed. No, it's Gank the cleric.
It was a Shadowrun reference for me.
Well, no, I believe it's Gank the cleric, Geek the mage. I don't know what the difference between Gank and Geek, but whatever. Hang on, I need to actually look at its sheet to see what its abilities do, because some of these are just what?
Assuming it's gonna try and bite me. Just wild guess here.
Okay. Nope, it is going to attack you with its hammer.
Oh, it does have a hammer. Okay.
That was 2 hits and a miss.
Are those taking the multi-attack penalties?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, just like whenever I have a creature do a full attack, I will select them from lowest attack bonus to highest attack bonus because it'll layer the prompts up right.
Well, we can't see anything on the rolls.
Yeah,
Like all
but
we get
but
is just
that explains
okay.
why that's to explain why I'm able to roll it so fast. I'm not just smacking the same button 3 times.
Fair enough. Well, I don't have any defenses, so yep. My knee. My other knee.
It has a 10 points and 9 points. Quali, there is a 2-foot-tall thing of teeth with a hammer beating your boyfriend's kneecaps in. You better stop before he can't be an adventurer anymore.
Yeah.
I can't hang it. Unfortunately, my push to puck is currently also my ping button, but the one directly next to you is calmed. So long as you don't hit it with hostile actions, it will not aggro.
Is it the teeny little one?
The teeny little one is the one that just broke both my kneecaps.
Okay.
Lucky it wasn't using a bow and arrow. Otherwise, you'd have to make a new character, I'm afraid.
My poor kneecaps.
I am going to spell strike. With electrical arc, I think.
Put your second arc on the guy just pinged. He's the only other one you can hit without turning off CCs.
Sure. Did that hit?
You are attacking the Nagrif. Yes, that does hit.
Okay.
And are you lancing the electricity to another target?
Yeah, the one up and right, which apparently is hostile.
Okay, that one does make a reflex save. It crit fails. So I think it takes double the damage?
Is that how it works?
I think that's how basic saves work. On crit fails against damage, you take double the damage. Just like on a crit success, you take no damage. That is not how it is. I'm considering just kind of keeping it that way because that makes logical
That is how it is.
Okay.
It is exactly the way you think it works.
Okay, so
Oh, that was not what I meant to do.
now I was getting ready to apply the damage.
Yeah, I will give myself back the 16 HP.
You should be able to just hit the redo. Yeah, there's a little undo button whenever you take
And it
damage.
doesn't matter. I expect.
But now you know. Alright, so this thing takes the damage, and this thing takes double the damage. And is dead. Alright. That was a move and a spell strike, which is a single action to do two things, if I remember correctly.
It's 2 actions. She's out of actions now.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, go ahead and end your
It
turn.
doesn't actually net you actions overall. It just means for spell attacks, you effectively get -1 map. And obviously, your first turn is
Oh,
stronger.
no. It does, because it removes the 2 action cat. It reduces the action to cast to 1.
Yeah, but you have to re-prepare it after using it, which is an action. It's like you have to spend an action to prep it, and then 2 actions to use it after you've expended your first one. Although Iris apparently has a focus spell now that allows her to do something useful while upping it.
Let's see. We are back at the top of the round. Kisek.
Alright, let's see if I can move. Yeah, I bet the issue is I was on the wrong frickin' tool.
Hold control to make a pin. Hold control and click. What is with that measurement?
I don't know.
I thought I was the only one. I thought I was the only one saying that.
Just in case you're using Foundry to calculate the movement of stars. Yeah, no, that's an absurd degree of precision.
This one is not suppressed, correct? Before I hit it.
This is the only active enemy, the one I just pinged. The one that broke my kneecaps.
Well, this is what it gets for breaking kneecaps.
Ooh, that was a neat little pop-up.
Would that be a crit success? It's probably the best roll I've had so far.
Yeah, no, I would say that is likely a crit success based on the strength of the creature.
Alright, so everyone gets a +1 for attack against this thing.
That is a crit success so long as that creature is level 2 or less, most likely, if anyone was curious.
That's a hit. That's a damage. That's a dead.
Oh, well, so much for that crit.
You want to redirect your punch to one of the other enemies? Because you're pretty much down to the non-hostiles, calm afflicted ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this one because it's within range of me. And that's what I got right now. Can I use that crit on it since it's a nat 20?
Absolutely.
Not bad for damage either.
Alright, it is no longer... It still has that effect. That never falls off, I don't think. But it can act now.
Can you replace the flavor text for calm?
Yeah, I was about to summon it. That spent a spell slot. I still have that spell slot. I'll fix it in a minute.
There should be a way for you to post the spell info without spending the slot. But we'll address that later.
Yeah, I just clicked the wrong button. Is really the summary. I clicked cast and not here's the text.
All right,
yeah,
quit.
the Cartman Urges doesn't have the debuff thingy. Like, it's removed on hostile.
Okay, so it does not have the penalty anymore.
No, it does have the penalty. Because the success effect...
Okay.
Okay. Although I will call out, reading the text of that, I'm not actually sure it puts the status penalty on a failure. Like, it doesn't say in the failure effect that it also gets the success effect.
Yeah, if you think of it this way, they fail, they are afflicted with calm and can't take hostile actions. If they succeed, they only are partially calm, so it's kind of throwing off their groove.
Yeah, but they're still able to fight. I think reading that as is, they shouldn't, like all the hard CC'd ones, don't actually have the -1 status.
Okay.
We can remove them as we get to their turns.
Okay. But it is your turn, and you do have a clear line to get away from enemies.
Can I use battle medicine on myself?
I think you can.
I think I can, yeah, I agree. I have many healing options. I'm currently deciding which
Yeah,
ones
general
to use.
consensus
General
says
consensus says
general consensus says that you can in fact use battle medicine on yourself.
sweet. Alright, I transfer vitality to myself, healing 10. And then I attempt to heal myself. I'm going to use the target 20. I succeed. I don't actually know how to just roll dice, but I need to roll 2d8 plus something. One sec.
Alright. While you're taking care of that, I need to use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
Okay, that gives me 22 HP total. Because there's also a flat plus 10 for taking the 20 DC. Doesn't matter, just the 12 is enough. I am going to attempt to make them surrender. I realize the GM has stepped away, so I will wait for him to return. But no, with one of them feared, two of them calmed, and one of them beat within an inch of his life, I think we have a good chance.
But if you fail, I'm just gonna tackle one of them to the ground.
Yeah, also you're about to get your action before the one that can be hostile cannot do anything. I guess I could delay until you beat that one unconscious and then try. The delay action is free. Oh no, I can't use it after I start my turn. I have to use it at the beginning. Which makes sense.
I'm back.
So I would like to attempt to convince them to surrender. I would like to be friendly about this, and I'm trying to use diplomacy. Is this legit?
What the heck was up with the camera?
Looks fun on the stream.
Yeah, no, like it when you started talking, it zoomed in and just started like wiggling about. Like that.
Okay, it is detecting what I'm looking at, is what it's doing. That is really interesting. Okay, but yeah, can I attempt to use a diplomacy check to get them to surrender?
Potentially.
Two of them are calmed. One of them is beaten within an inch of his life, and one of them is feared. So Quentin yells out, "Surrender, and you'll be treated fairly."
Go ahead and give me a diplomacy check.
23.
boss will show you your comeuppance soon enough. And let's see, does this guy actually have anything? He drops his short sword.
All right, is that combat over?
Yeah, combat is effectively over.
Isaac, I hand you a pile of rope. This seems like a you sort of job.
We all have. I have some rope too.
Would that be of a survival skill? I feel like now it's a survival, right?
I just sort of assumed it was survival, I'm gonna be honest.
You're not gonna kill Benji?
No, but we are gonna tie you up. And, gestures.
I don't believe we need to tie her up.
Benji will not run away. You don't need to tie little Benji up. She says
I
as she is
don't know.
scratching at the rashes on her exposed flesh.
Mm.
It's the box.
Do we have any like vitamin cream or something?
We're super quiet. Frost is hard to hear you.
Hold on one second.
Okay, I think I understand what was happening. As you were looking around, it was kind of moving the camera with you on your turn.
Yep, which makes sense.
Alright, so you tie up the remaining... Well, you tie up the gremlins.
The ones that didn't die, because 4 of them definitely just died. I will treat wounds on the one that was hurt that surrendered.
Alright.
Alright, can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Mike just decided to implode. I had to switch to another one. Alright, Frost is going to take off his wizard hat, put stuff like a little ration biscuit in there, cast prestidigitation from the hat to make it taste like a blueberry muffin before giving it to Benji.
I have a question for you. Have y'all ever witnessed a baby when given a smash cake?
Yes, firsthand.
This
a
is
smash cake?
It's a little
Oh,
cake.
it took me a sec. Yes, I have seen a smash cake. with a baby.
What?
It's you get like one of those little small cakes and then you just let them go to town on it.
It's a
Oh.
small. It's a. Yeah, it's basically like a small cake that is designed with the baby eating habits in mind, so they can just like smash, grab, tear out chunks, and eat it.
Specifically separated from the cake the actual adults will eat for the child's first birthday.
This is basically what you are witnessing with her eating this blueberry muffin. There is
Your chums up. Aww. She's just like you, Frost, from all those childhood photos you got lying around at home.
little smashed cheesecake. I'm suddenly reminded of a time I had a genuine fat ass moment where I had a tub of just cheesecake filling, and I just dipped graham crackers in it and ate it that way.
I mean, if you don't want to make the cheesecake in itself, then that's one way to do it.
That's
You get
one way to
basically
do
the same
it.
benefit.
Yeah, no. Note, I have never seen the tub of cheesecake filling ever since.
Sure.
Yeah, snacks are like the bane of my existence. You put a thing of snacks in front of me and leave me unsupervised, those snacks will be gone. It's especially bad with, like, Cheez-Its. I remember countless times in camp, Dad would just hand me a thing of cheese, just like, here you go, and then wonder why it was gone by the end of the campfire. You know, that, like, idle eating thing you do, where you just kind of enter a automatic graze mode. Either way.
Why you're not allowed to have snacks when you're driving truck over the road. You got to keep all that stuff outside of arm's reach. You'll do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's like it McDonald's fries are a perfect example of that. If you don't keep it out of arm's reach, you're eating that shit as you're driving. Because when you first get them, that's when they're the crispiest. Anyways, all right. So you have subdued some of the gremlins. Let me switch back to the ominous music.
What is our plan for these gremlins now that they're tied up? Are we like press ganging them along behind us or what?
I mean,
Or
I
are they
was
just gonna
thinking
sit here?
this is where we back out for the day and do what the Magambaya always does to random gremlins we catch and throw them out of the city.
Benji
Might be a good idea.
Benji is going to go up to Kisek and tug on his pant leg.
Guess it looks down at the small thing. What?
Oh, yes.
If you take me away from the rest of the gremlins, I can help you. I know who's responsible for everything.
well, that's an easy decision. Quali, let's take these three out and, hugs the three that we have roped up and moves them out towards the entrance.
Sorry, what are you suggesting we do with the three we have roped up?
We're just gonna, bring them outside so that Benji can spill her guts to Kisek.
Okay. We're just gonna release the ones we have captured and.
Well, not, immediately. We're gonna throw them out of the city. The same way we always...
Yeah, I figured.
That's a thing the Magambaya does apparently a lot, is we just toss them out of the city.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that.
So we're gonna grab these three and go out here so that they can't hear when Benji spills her guts.
There's a spirit further in the tunnels. He's the one responsible. He's the one who rallied the other gremlins.
Spirit doesn't sound very good.
Yeah, can you elaborate a bit on what you mean by spirit?
Human shaped but rocky, kind of translucent.
Rocky? Huh. Are earth elementals translucent?
No, there's a
Look,
bunch of
normal.
them.
He looks closest in appearance to her, and points at Winnie. But instead of hair, he has stones for hair.
Oh. Wasn't expecting him to point at me like that, but okay.
Wally yelled Oriad in the background if you guys didn't hear.
Yelled what?
Oread, Oread. They're like the half Earth elemental.
Oh.
I don't think they're see-through though.
Maybe it's a ghost Oread.
Maybe.
No, also we should loot the dead ones. And actually the live ones too. We should take their weapons because duh.
Okay. You find short swords on the Mitflitz and the Jinkin. You also find darts on the Mitflitz. You find a warhammer. And if you detail the types of gremlins you've encountered so far, you'll be told that the Nogrif are one of the worst gremlins to have in a heavily, industrialized area, because their whole shtick is the destruction of property. Tearing down buildings, ruining foundations.
Which type is that?
The Nogrif, the one with all the teeth.
Oh, the one that we killed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I keep getting a little chime out of OBS, like something's happening, but I can't figure out what. Here. Oh, someone's mic is opening and closing.
That was me checking if that was the source of the chime.
No, it was like an actual chime. Like, typically the chime that would play whenever I'm hearing someone say something.
Don't know them.
You have it make a chime every time one of us talks?
No, it's the... There's a chime that plays whenever, an event occurs in chat, but I'm not seeing the alert in chat for it.
Oh.
I've been talking in there. Do you not see those?
No, I do not.
No, I do not. Okay. Yeah, you have that issue where the chat's not updating for you.
Okay. Yeah, it's not even updating in my normal stream chat.
Ooh.
Hang on, I'm gonna close OBS and, well, no, if I do that, I'm gonna have to reset all the viewpoints. Shit.
I mean, on the stream, I see my comments. Like, they're still there.
Okay, no, in that chat, it's fine. I'm talking about the Twitch chat.
Oh, no, I haven't posted in there. I don't know what's going on in that one. I don't remember that showing it.
Unless... Let me try closing all these excess streams. Apparently I had a couple of other people's streams up. Anyways. Alright. Let's see, there were 4 Mitflits, a Jenkin. And Benji did not have any weapons. She did not have any gear unless you want to bereft her of her lice-ridden rags.
Nope.
That's all right.
Okay. Heard the chime, but I see your chat.
Success. We have it figured out.
Yeah, but that chime was playing even when chat wasn't advancing. I'll look into it. Alright, I have put the stuff in the junk stash for you. Let's see. She knows that to the south there's more of those minor bees. There is a nest of gremlins in the southwest. Nest of gremlins in the southeast. The ones in the southeast are closest to where the stone ghost is.
Okay, it might literally be an Oriad ghost based upon that name.
Okay. So, what are we feeling like? Do we want to cut this thing off at the head, or
So my proposal is we back out with our prisoners, rest, and then come back. Notably, that means we can throw the prisoners out of the city and not have to kill them. And then we come back in with all our spell slots.
that
Good.
sounds all right with me.
What was that, Orc?
I was just agreeing.
Alrighty. Yeah, feel free to let me.
How long are we resting up, by the way?
It takes us 8 hours.
All right. During that time, I can do a thing with Miss Baker, and it like once per day during my daily preparations, I can change out one of her. I can change out her abilities. So while we're all resting, Frost is gonna be meditating off to the side with Miss Baker in his lap. But from the outside, it looks like he's just like sleeping against the wall or something.
All right. Everyone go ahead and rest, regain spell slots. And I am going to turn down the intensity of your light source, Javis. Okay, that is way less obtrusive than the giant shimmering rainbow.
Are we good to explore once more?
Uh,
Uh,
is everyone
is ev-
here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
I am.
Maybe.
I think we're missing one person, but I have no idea who. I think it might be Oric. Nope, I see
Nah,
Oric's
just
hand
let him here.
I think that was everyone.
Kisek or short of Kisek.
I'm here.
Yeah, Kissick and Oric said stuff at almost the exact same time, so I couldn't tell who was who.
Okay. Alrighty. Now, the question is, do you want to fight your way through the gremlins, or do you want to just go straight for the stone ghost?
Ghosty time. Let's kill the ghosty.
Look, Frost is all for cutting this off at the head. Look, go in, get it done.
Get her done.
Get her done.
I'm assuming you're grabbing and moving us so we don't have to try and have it away from hell. I assume you know, but if you turn on ghost mode, which I think is a GM only thing. You can ignore the walls.
Meow.
Oh, we wrong.
Well, that was interesting. Oh
Like,
shit! I forgot to look at the screen to see if it saw it. When you moved us, I got a really weird, like, jumpy thing happening on my screen.
oh yeah, it's just because I was moving you through walls.
All right, we're pretty sure the ghost is in there.
Stone
As in
ghost.
Benji told me the ghost
Stone
is in there.
ghost through this door. But be careful. There is a gremlin nest that contains a couple of knockriffs off to the side, so you'll want to be stealthy if you want to go in there. If you get into the room, most gremlins are too scared of the stone ghost to go in there. Me included.
Okay, so it sounds like we might be able to sneak past them. Quinty is not very good at this sneaking thing.
Ulrich knows someone who is.
I think the problem is we all need to, unless you can do the thing where, like, you lead the stealth check. I don't remember if that's a mechanic in this game.
I believe there's a feat that lets me assist with in a group stealth check, but
Oh,
it's not a feat I have.
that reminds me. Would you all be in favor of implementing a homebrew rule that instead of having to roll to assist, you just do it? You provide the bonus for assisting.
That is functionally the same as having it only be a 10, so I'm okay with that.
I'm here.
Sure.
Maybe you don't have to roll if you're trained, at least, or something.
Oh, yeah. That would make sense.
Okay, yeah. If it's something you're trained or higher in, you auto succeed the assist check. If you're not trained, you have to roll an assist check.
Makes sense.
I will go add that to the homebrew channel. 1 minute. How do I cross out text in Discord? Does anyone remember? Is it double dash?
It's the double tilde, the squiggle.
Yep, that sounds right.
Oh, I got a bit of news. Apparently, it's cold enough where my folks went on their cruise that my dad got a cold.
Oh
That's
no.
Yeah, he sounded a little stopped up when they called me earlier.
Did you guys hear about the cruise news about the hantavirus stuff?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Not a lot.
Crazy.
Ghosty. You had also previously said that critical success on an assist doubles the effect. Does that mean you can still choose to roll if you want to, or is that just remove the turn instead? We just auto succeed. I think you should just remove it, is kind of my opinion.
Okay, and why do you have a spinning pentahedron?
You should be able to
Nope.
see in the chat where I press false vitality myself.
Wait, okay, no, that's a 12-sided die. That's a decahedron?
Yeah, it's the false vitality effect.
Neat.
It's one of my level 2 spell slots, so like it's definitely not free, but also getting downed in one turn would be bad. And I'm by far the least tanky.
Where am I?
You're probably in the pile. Use WASD to move yourself out.
Yeah,
Ah,
You were currently in a 3-man pileup with Auric and Kuali.
Yeah, we got suddenly teleported through a whole bunch of walls. It was really strange.
My light is broken. It doesn't work.
And I turned off the rainbow effect.
That's fine, but I don't have a light at all now.
No, you should still have it.
You can see me in the shadow there. I've got nothing. Actually, I see a teeny bit of light, but it's definitely not enough.
Let me turn up your luminosity a little bit. Okay, hang on.
I'm amused that False Life has no less than 3 effects on my Pog. Not 1, not 2, but 3.
Okay, so apparently the luminosity did not want to kick in until higher up. So give me a second.
I'm now a spotlight. Spotlight. Gunder calls for aid.
the beacons are lit.
Stop moving yourself for a sec.
The unmitigated power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Does anyone know where my... Oh, wait, I found the temp HP button. Never mind, we're good. If anyone was curious, it's the top left of your character sheet next to your HPs there.
Wonder why it's just not wanting to work.
One that I can currently see is pretty decent. Yeah, that right there is good.
All right, everyone gather at this door at Kisek.
Stack on Kizik.
Okay, proceed.
Sneaky, sneaky.
We all named the sneaky sneaky.
Maybe having someone sneak ahead to see if there is something in the nest?
Yeah, maybe
Indeed.
Okay, so after we finish this book, I am going to do a slight tweak and update to all of your tokens. I am also going to include your ridiculous hat, Frost.
Yay.
You should do the same hat that's on his like Discord. Because I'm pretty sure in Discord he's got a bright blue wizard hat.
I do. I do.
Complete with Scrim.
Critical success.
As I'm peering around corners and whatnot, do I see anything?
You see and smell a goblin, not a goblin nest, a gremlin nest. It appears to be unoccupied. But judging by the smell, they were here not that long ago.
All right, let's go.
Minji will point out the secret door here.
Surely I should have noticed something else.
I think we knew about that door because the small goblin told us about it.
All right, Dragon. What do you think you see with your with your crit on your perception?
A secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Through the mountain.
Do your cave diving instincts kick in, and we just watch you disappear into the secret tunnel?
Yes.
Nothing but a pair of shoes.
Slip into a hole 2 inches wide.
Okay. Give me a second. I gotta make sure that all the tokens are what they need to be.
My guess is the gremlins have been added to the boss fight to bring it up to a 6-player one. Metagame guess, but you know.
I actually need to run the calculations to see what needs to get added, so give me a second. All right. So this particular fight Okay. Sorry, I'm having a moment. All right, everyone gather up at the door in the order in which you want to enter.
Despite being a squishy backliner, I'm still somewhat interested in being in the second rank. Specifically, I want to try and alpha strike this call again. Wait, I don't actually have to do that because I have this. Oh no, line of sight is still requires me, so never mind.
When are you gonna hang back there?
Yep.
Any chance I could trade with someone to move closer?
If you really want to be close, that you can move in. Why are the goblins in his bed?
I think you know why.
I don't want to know why.
um,
Don't worry, they're just under the bed. It's fine.
Look, if they pass the Harkness test, then it's fine.
Oh lord, the Harkness test.
I'm still a little squicked out here. Honestly, looking at the enemies in here, I'm not sure it's worth casting Calm. I'm assuming we should roll initiative. Also, I feel the need to point out that Frost just rolled another significantly below average one.
Well, there goes my hero. There goes my another hero point.
I'm not sure it's worth. Well, I guess it's too late now. I was gonna say I'm not sure it's worth a hero point on this one because it's mostly just gonna be us and Stone Ghost.
Yeah, I mean, I rolled a 1. Because, yeah.
I see. Oh, also there's a follow the expert activity that means Oric can lead us in stealth checks. It's not a feat, it's just they must be at least an expert in the thing you're following. You get to add your proficiency bonus even if you're untrained, and you get a circumstance bonus that depends on how good they are at it.
Oh, cool.
So you can actually lead us at being sneaky.
Nice.
I threw it in the demo chat.
Anyone else here goes, or is it just me that he's coming in blank for?
You been talking all the time? I assumed he was just being quiet.
Wait, the GM? Yeah, I haven't heard the GM in a while.
Sorry,
Sorry,
I've had my mic up. He is casting a spell, throwing it behind you because he fully believes that the two in front are not the only two encroaching on him. So I need everyone to give me a reflex save.
A save that I got last round. Last level. Nope, that's not happening. I hero point it. That's actually a 17.
That is unfortunately not going to succeed.
Yeah, but it doesn't critical fail, so...
Alright, so let's see. Only Winnie and Kisek succeeded, so that doesn't do anything.
Oh,
The
good
rest of
lord.
you are dazzled.
Oh wait, I didn't actually roll my reflex.
God dang. Pay attention.
I'm just succeeding those stealth checks, man.
I have higher dex than you. That's kind of funny.
Okay, so we got Frost.
Well, I am more of a bully rogue rather than a stealthy rogue.
You're a brute. It's okay.
I am the brute squad.
Okay, so that's everything is concealed, which is shit. Sorry, can you put it back on me? So if you're doing anything that targets, you must succeed on a DC 5 flat or it just fails. So anything that's targeted has a 25% chance of just straight up failure.
Well, that doesn't sound like fun.
I'm currently going and trying to figure out if that's one of the debuffs I can just remove. Sorry, I have a lot of heals, and I don't remember which of the many it's on. It is. It is on one of the things I can just remove.
All right.
Do we know the level of the spell that did that after being hit by it?
It is a second rank spell.
Okay. So I'm very likely to be able to remove it if I heal. In theory. I don't actually think that's worth spending actions on until someone's actually hurt, though. It's your turn, Mark, though.
That thing by the table is quite scary looking.
Yeah, I was judging either the dude just south of me or creepy thing by the table. Creepy thing by the table. I forgot to target it, but I wanted to re-roll it.
We can't hear you, Ghosty, if you're talking.
Will a 23 hit it?
Yes. Do try to remember to target. Yes.
Yep, I know. I was getting to it. Had a window pop up on me.
Max roll.
All right. Winnie.
It's my turn, eh? Alright.
Should probably concentrate fire on the herbal to take it out before it gets his action if we can.
Oh. Okay. Is that guy? The man?
No.
It's this
That's
thing that Auric
That's
had.
that thing?
Yeah, notably,
Alright.
but it looks like the sort of thing that would cast spells to me. or have a debuff or something else horrid. I mean, just look at that picture.
All right.
Would you like to re-roll that?
Yeah.
Your gun is so loud.
What?
I mean, 15 feet away, my eardrums still burn.
Well, let's see here.
Imagine if it made if the noise it made was relative to your proximity to it.
I mean, it might. That's my turn.
It would not shock me if there's a module for that. I would appreciate it if you didn't add it, so I don't suddenly get jump scared out of existence. But I'm betting it exists.
Now I get jump scared whenever he fires it, because sometimes it's not the loud bang. It's got like 3 different bangs that I've noticed that it uses.
It's also got the crit one. When he crits, it's like, oh god.
Yeah, the crit was really loud. I'll give you that.
You basically just got flash banged by the big guy, right?
Yep. Although you should, if you can, take out the one that people are hitting, the ugly one. If we can kill it before it gets an action, we've gotten a big action advantage, and it looks like something that could be threatening.
Okay.
All right. Frost squinting his eyes as he key rushes.
Oh shit, you're still targeting the Nagrif.
What? Oh, okay, how do I stop that?
Just target the new enemy.
I stop it by removing them from existence. But you succeeded on your dazzle check to attack, so...
It's not even an attack, it's a key rush thing. So I don't know why that triggered it.
I found it moderately hilarious how much concealment is here. Because Frost is concealed, and then everything is concealed from 3 of us.
And the fuck over there. Going to Fury of Blows. Just wail on it with my fists. All of it's non-lethal, by the way.
I will permit you to take the previous roll, because I don't think you make concealment checks for movement.
Alright.
Oh no,
Okay,
you were doing something. Were you just trying to read on what it does, Quinty?
I wanted its targeting thing, but I have a different way to get that. I didn't mean to click the button. It's not my turn, so it does nothing.
Alright.
Alright, that is a hit. Go ahead and... roll
Damage
damage.
for the first punch. And you know what? We're gonna kick it right in the face for my last one. Swing and a miss. Make with me too. I'm just.
This is. Congrats, Draken. You found someone to eat all of your shit dice karma.
Which
Yes.
isn't possibly unlucky. His average roll this session has been like a 5.
Usually that's
Yeah,
Dragon that suffers that.
It's usually me.
And usually when you're trying to play a spellcaster.
Are you absolutely
Always.
sure there isn't like a dice bias module that you've turned on? I was like, Jesus Christ. Alright. I Kamehameha them, and now you might be thinking, but Quenty, you can't Kamehameha both of them without hitting your allies. To which I say, yes I can, because Auric, you are getting Kamehameha thrown at you via network spell. I do not know why that's triggering a concealed, but nothing I do here actually gets the concealed effect. So, whatever. And then I Inner Radiance Torrent. I'm using the 2-action version. And it is originating from the corner of Orc and is hitting both of those enemies.
Congrats, Oric. You've become a Z fighter. Time to go off planet and do a training montage.
Oh, jeez.
But no, Network Spell interacts very nicely with Inner Radiance Torrent.
Go train off world so you can learn Kihoko.
So they both get a DC 19 basic reflex.
Wait, are you actually seeing these rolls, or?
No, we can't see those.
Those are some
Yeah.
interesting D4s you got.
I didn't actually look at them.
Okay, Stone Ghost failed, however, Herbal succeeded. Almost crit succeeded.
Yep. So Stone Ghost takes 11 and Herbal takes, I think it rounds down to 5.
5.
4. Yep. And my turn is done.
Kisek. Go ahead and remove your torrents template.
Remove what?
Telling Quinty to remove the Radiant Torrent.
Yeah, the Radiant Torrent doesn't stay going. If you can, you should try and kill the Herbal Oric. It's still not down, and we kind of want to stop it from getting in action.
Okay.
Alright, is this one like a religion instead of a,
So not Urk, I meant Kisek. We're trying to focus fire the one to the left.
Oh, my bad.
Get to it. I don't know if you can. Like, that is a choice.
Is there a way to control Z, the movement?
No.
Oh, just control Z. Okay.
Annoyingly.
Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and hit it then.
Stone Ghost is just like, what am I, chopped liver?
Well, I currently cannot see you, Stone Man, wherever you are.
We looked at his armored body and said, nah, we're gonna gank the obvious support character.
Nope, and that's my turn, because I had to move 2.
Do you have a hero point?
I mean, I should. I have not used one this session. Stand by, let me assign myself a hero point.
Yeah, you should have 3 at the moment in that case, I think.
That's a hit.
That one's and minimum damage.
You're not eating all of our bad luck.
I can only get so much bad luck at a time.
The ads on your stream, by the way, are weird as hell. If you were curious,
I don't doubt it. Which one is it right now?
it's like this lady in a grocery store who crashed her cart into a wall. Everything got knocked over, and then she started like goblin eating a bag of chips.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's my opinion as well.
Yeah, see, unfortunately, I'd have to log out and look at my own stream to see what ads are playing.
It's wild, and is all I gotta say.
Yeah, I have zero control over the ads that get played.
I
That's
have
fine.
several questions. Ads these days are fucking weird. I keep getting ads for some fucking chewing gum company. Like, all the fucking time. I do not know why.
Or showing these goblins who's boss. I feel the need to say that Quentia is making the goblin gremlin mix up in character as well.
You take 4 points of damage over 2 hits, Kisek. Go ahead and apply your damage. Kisek?
It's alright.
I don't think we can apply damage to enemies. Yeah, I
No,
guess
we
he
can take-
said himself. Oh, yeah. Never mind. You're
You
right,
took
sorry.
you took 3 damage ahead of that.
Oh, my bad.
There you go.
Interesting. If you cover the one that did 1, it only did 1 because it rolled a 0. And apparently there's a minimum damage of 1. It's kind of interesting. Sorry, you should have taken 1 more damage, Kisek. I led you astray.
No, he took the 3 and the 1. Oh, you had him undo it.
Yeah, I led him astray. This is my fault. I own it. Well, we failed to pop the herbal. I guess we're about to learn that focus firing it was worth it. Want to take bets? Looking at the picture, I'm betting a gaze attack. Is that a recurse?
Oh no. You take 2 points of damage as this thing just sweeps your feet out from under you. Kizek.
Sorry, I got the wife in my other ear. What was that again?
You take 2 points of damage as this thing uses the pick in its hand to sweep your feet out from under you.
What a jerk.
Oh god, I'm
You're
getting
also still
fucking
missing 9 damage
flashbacks to
from the
Lechy
BB
Max.
area.
Please, no.
It's like you should do 1 more damage than you are.
One more?
Yep.
Is that better?
I'll fix it later, I promise. But that is the correct numerical number for you to have.
Is that 16 points of damage?
That is 16 points of damage. Okay, and it did properly take in its bully ability, which makes it do extra damage to prone opponents. As this thing basically hops on top of you and just starts beating the shit out of you.
Yeah, I agree we should have killed this thing, but
I mean, we did our best. We've hammered it. It's taken like 40 or 50 damage, I think.
too much hair to kill.
So for Kuwali, obviously we failed to kill the Ubal or Herbal, whatever. So you could go for Stone Guy. Noting if you go for the Herbal, you're leaving both of the squishies with no one in between the Stone Guy and us. So debatable what the correct play is here. Good luck.
The obvious choice is I go and engage the stone guy.
That would work.
Or I do different. Yes, okay. I'm going to stride. And then I'm going to bonk him with a spear, and I am going to attempt to spell strike sudden bolt. I do in fact hit on the money. Unless there's some other modifier I don't know about.
Alright, auto roll bedazzled.
Yeah.
I don't think she has to make it again on Sudden Bolt. It is a spell attack, right? No, it is not. It's a reflex.
Yes. Where are all the fucking lightning spell attacks, I swear?
There aren't actually that many, like, spell attacks. It's apparently, like, one of the known problems with, whatever your cost is. Gish. No, that's not the real name.
Mages.
Mages, yes.
Yeah. I could be a bit annoyed. Anyways, E, do you see that damage and whatnot? It restarted my thingy. If you're talking, we can't hear you, but otherwise I think Stone Ghost needs to make a reflex save.
Stone Ghost failed.
Okay, Stone Ghost is taking full damage as soon as I get back into roll things. load it back in. Damn, that is going to be 35 points of damage. I put down the hurt.
Seems like he resisted some of it though.
Yeah.
He just kind of like phases through the desk in front of him.
That's normal.
Actually, wait, no, he is not gonna step.
Phased back out of the desk.
Ooh, that is a critical success. Koali, you are pulled waist deep into the dirt. You are immobilized and off guard.
I see. At least according to that, I'm now completely buried.
Yeah, that actually says that she's completely buried.
Yeah, nope, you are. Yeah, okay, so, everyone, you just witness him do like a downward action with his open palm, and you watch the earth swallow Koali.
Oh crap.
Yeah, that's bad. What are the dying of asphyxiation rules in this version?
Let's take a look-see.
AK, is it 3 turns until instant death, or better than that?
I think it's better considering it says hold its breath, which implies not immediately asphyxiating. It is just
you can hold your
I
breath.
get a breath.
You can hold your breath for a number of rounds equal to 5 plus your con modifier.
Oh, we have tons of time then.
Yeah,
when you run out of air, you fall unconscious and start suffocating. You can't recover from being unconscious and must attempt a fortitude save at the end of each of your turn. On a failure, you take damage. On a crit fail, you die.
Oh, jeez.
All right, question for you. If another person wanted to retrieve Quinty from the tomb, how would they do that?
To retrieve Koali from the tomb, you would
Sorry.
have to spend your action striking the earth.
That's it? Just one action?
You'd have to strike... Well, hang on. Do you have a burrow speed? Or something that you can dig with?
I mean, I have claws. That is something to dig with. I do not have a native burrow speed, though.
I'll probably be okay. It seems like I can attempt 3 escapes around.
Yeah, and it's only DC.
And I have a
plus
+9.
2?
I have a +9, so I have a pretty good chance of getting out.
Why is escape saying it's an unarmed attack roll?
I don't know.
But no, I agree. I think you can get real close to just guaranteeing that with a hero point.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. This is a reasonably nasty CC, but like it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not
no.
death.
Okie dokie.
I feel like the escape DC is going to be a little harder because you're completely buried.
I mean, that's not what it says. I mean, you can run it how you like, but it seems like it's a. It makes sense that it's somewhat persistent either way. It's already a pretty nasty effect for getting a crit success.
And he is going to spend his last action.
Does he have reach?
He has a sling.
Like,
He had the sling drawn, not the mace.
oh, but my point is still entombing grasp is melee.
No. Any foe
A
with
foe within reach.
yeah.
Reach.
Okay, so yeah, no, he would have had to phase here and do it.
Yeah, that's why I was curious about the last action. It's not impossible for boss monsters to have more than 3 actions, but
Orc.
Okay, so Gremlin little thing's still up, so I'm a bonk.
Oh.
Can I reroll?
Do you have a hero point?
I do.
Then do it. If you have a hero point and it's a d20 roll, you don't have to ask.
Darn.
Alrighty.
Well, just for the heck of it, I'm gonna just take a final swing. Nope.
We still focus firing the Urbel?
yeah, we're kind
I
of
am.
the cost fallacy of we really just need to down it. We've invested a lot of actions in it now. And it actually hits pretty hard too. if Koali is still underground in probably 2 turns, Clenty is going to really need to redirect his actions, though.
Fair enough. Hey. Yeah, I got it.
Victory!
Urbel
how
has
many-
been felled. Urbel is fell.
It's my turn.
Ross.
All right. Pointing at the earthen guy. Frost is going to like swish around his tail a bit. Miss Baker even like comes out and sits on his shoulder. Her eyes are kind of like glowing green as they conjure up a like water ball above the guy and just douse him with it.
Over dramatic action. Squirt gun. Sprint. Or water balloon.
I mean, if it worked.
Ah, he succeeded. He critically succeeded.
Oh, come on.
Was the dazzle on us just not wearing off?
It's
Do we
supposed to
know
go
how
up.
long
It stays for a minute.
Okay. A long time is the answer.
All right. I guess for his last action, Frost is going to give Miss Baker a command. If that guy gets within reach, claw his eyes out. He's going to put action for that. And that's all I can do.
Damn it, you are just at the branch. I tried to hear. Wait, is it not my turn?
It is your
No, it
turn.
is my turn.
You got the ruler tool up, I think.
Yep, that was the issue. Yes, here, actually. And I'm going to cast a 2-action heal on Kisek. You should heal yourself 22. I just clicked badly. My turn's
I
done.
called it black healing, so it worked. I feel like I either need more hit points or more armor because I keep getting the crap kicked out of me.
I think you're still the tankiest member of the party.
You're doing your job as the party tank.
Hashtag meat shield. I definitely did not mean to build a tank, so this is suboptimal at best.
I mean, I'm planning to be tankier as it goes on. Like, I get like 10 HP every round, for example.
All right, I'm gonna hunt this little bugger here. Religion or nature again, correct?
Yes. Yes.
All right, fight time. I am gonna hero point that.
Oh, you're still prone.
Oh, well, that doesn't help.
You should probably consider spending an action to stand up.
Okay. Is there a button I can push for that, or do I just cancel the prone?
Right. You can just right click on the prone thing.
Already
Okay.
did.
Can I retcon that into having stood before I hit the thing?
Oh, let's see. What did you hit by earlier?
Oh, the first one was a nat 1, so that wouldn't have done anything. I would have had to re-roll it no matter what.
Yeah,
It
so
turns
we'll kind of hand wave the order of operations.
So I think that turns it into a critical because it'd be a hit by plus 11, correct?
Yes.
All right. Rar. All right, that's my turn. Thank you.
Huh. Orc, you take 2 and 4 damage.
I did not like that sound.
Four damage for the critical hit, 1 damage for the regular hit.
Devian, go.
I got it.
Hello, Andrea. How you doing?
What was that, Ghost?
I heard your clutchmate in the background and said hi.
She says hello.
Quali.
Wait, did its critical hit only do 4 damage?
In fact,
Yeah,
in fact,
and
it
we're
did.
thankful.
That's kind of hilarious, but okay. Sorry, I was just confused by its pitiful numbers.
Well,
Don't want the gift horse in the mouth.
bear in mind, these things are using short swords, but they're so bad at it that the short swords do less damage in their hands.
Okay.
I'm going to start by trying to escape. I believe that is enough. That is enough. I am out.
Okay, you watch as she digs her way out of the hole. And you are shunted 1 square over, because that's what it says. You are no longer immobilized, and you are no longer off guard.
Plus. Okay.
That was one action.
I think I am going to. Okay, I am going to make a thunderous strike attack. For the purposes of not nuking my allies, it's going to be directed down.
Okay. Critical success.
Looks like it does not take the 2 sonic damage, but I need to actually hit. A little annoying, it doesn't roll an attack at the same time. It is what it is. I didn't touch. Is that even more?
It did roll.
It
You
did?
rolled a 16. 16 will not hit.
Okay, I think I just accept that. Weird that it didn't show it to me. I guess I'm just going to try attacking one more time. Not likely to hit, but hey.
You never know.
Yeah, it's not showing me those for some reason. So I don't know what I got.
Reload your page.
Yeah, what
You missed.
I
Critically.
missed again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you rolled a critical
Okay.
miss.
Fair enough. I didn't really expect. That's fair enough. That's about what I expected. So.
Go ahead and end your turn.
Can you do so for me because I'm still loading in?
Oh, right. Beep. Stone Ghost. It's gonna take a steppy back. And ooh, that's kind of a neat visual.
I didn't see it.
Well, here, I'll roll it again.
Pumpkin.
That is cool.
We are going to ignore that crit though because I did only normal hit.
My healing hands also had a pretty cool one too.
All right. Tangling vines wrap around Koali's limbs, making it more difficult for her to move.
I see I am being sent back to a different form of gay baby jail.
It's spending it's spending 100% of the boss's action to lock down 1/6 of ours.
I know. I'm more pointing out that it's this one's better because I don't. It's not gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
It's not gonna fucking kill me. I mean, it only is hindering my speed.
Imagine if he had done the entombing grasp against you, Quinty.
I still would have been fine. I could probably make an athletics roll against it. And
Athletics. It's unarmed attack for reasons.
I mean, should it be though? Actually, I might be using the swallow rules. That might be correct. I would argue that I could use athletics to dig out though, especially if you look at my claws.
Okay, well that's the end of his turn. Oric, you got a Jinkin stabbing at you. You see another Jinkin stabbing at Kisek. You see Quali constantly being hampered by all the just plant and earth shit this guy's throwing at her.
Wired headsets are great. 10 out of 10 for things that can't run out of batteries.
I heard Oric, and then
Oric has been afflicted with his mother's deafness.
son of a bitch.
Okay, watching the stream and watching how your two lights interact with each other is weird.
Oh fuck, I'm bleeding.
Don't be doing that.
Oh god, there's a huge hole in my leg. What the fuck?
Like, in real life?
Yeah.
Huh.
Were you shot and didn't notice?
Let a child take a bite out of you? Well, Oric clearly just took the goblin.
Here on the ground, it no longer exists.
Okay, rolling damage on this one. And I'm going to assume that you just decide to redirect your crit.
Oh, the first one killed it?
Yeah.
Yes, I would like to redirect.
You played Whack-A-Gremlin.
Yes, I did. Full strength, two-handed Whack-A-Gremlin.
Your prize is, there's now one target. Hi, buddy.
Oh, Oric. You
Winnie,
moved us to the splash zone.
Yes. I do want to use my You're Next on this guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Did you have him targeted?
I did.
That is a success against him, so I guess that makes him feared 1.
Oh,
Alright.
nice.
Alright, go ahead and roll your attack there, Winnie.
Bang.
God fucking damn it.
Nice.
startled.
You done the jam, a spook.
How do you want to do this?
I feel like it's one of those just like locks a fresh round in, cues it up, and just like clean through the eye.
As the camera switches to a bullet time mode, and we just
Yeah, it does.
watch
Like, what was
watch
that game?
sniper.
What was the game that had like the X-ray
Sniper,
shots?
Sniper and Call of the Wild does that too.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the Hunter Call of the Wild or something.
yeah. Just falls a bullet through his skull.
Through his ghost skull,
Yeah.
and it just nails the wall, just like right off to the, just barely missing Auric.
I did warn him.
Auric, you now have ghost guts on you, as he suffers that damage.
Combat over.
Combat.
Combat.
Over.
Everyone deals the full. It
Bleed
takes
through.
less than 6 seconds to heal everyone to full.
Well, I really hope.
Grab the dice. Look, I've got the die. Okay, I can't see it on the string, so clearly it doesn't actually work. Never mind.
All right, everyone got 120 XP for that. Huzzah!
Yay!
And Kisek and Auric, you should heal yourselves to full.
Thank you.
Can I look at the Stone Ghost block in Archives of Nethys?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I didn't know if he's a ghost and he could come back, and I should not do that.
Well, let me see.
I guess I put it this way. I take 20 on recalling knowledge about Stone Ghost, noting I do have Nintambu law with lore, which may be relevant since he's a person.
Yeah, your Nantambu lore actually gives you some insight. Stone Ghost was a former student by the name of Udwak Bazni. He showed up at the Mugambaya with a big ol' streak of self-entitlement. And after he was expelled, he vanished, and let's see, hang on. Okay. If you reveal the information that you've discovered to Takulu, he will inform you with a very despondent expression, because he didn't know that the student's spirit was stuck here due to his lingering resentment and rage at being expelled.
We're not gonna get in trouble for killing him again?
No, you. If anything, you mollified his rage, and judging, if you take Takulu down here, he will note that it looks like, given what he knows of the Oread Uduak, he shaped this room and had been stealing stuff to fill it. Because the creature yeah, this wasn't a dungeon. This was made by this jackass.
He stole a tub as a ghost?
He stole a tub. There's a tub in this room. Someone in this someone in this school had their tub stolen, and they were like, "I'll just get a new one."
I mean, considering how many random abandoned buildings are on campus, he could have just stolen it from one of the random abandoned rooms filled with monsters. Because apparently that's a thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you say it was okay for me to read the archives of this page?
Yes, because okay, so what you found out about the stone ghost is he wasn't wholly undead or wholly alive. It was his connection to the elemental plane of Earth that allowed his rage and resentment to keep him tethered here in his weird half-undead state. You did him and the school a service by putting him out of his misery. His spirit can now pass on to its aforementioned afterlife instead of being moored here, stewing in resentment. Instead of, coming up here and confronting the source of his resentment like a normal person.
Like Frost said, he's a bitch.
I'm half tempted to jokingly put an aside that the bathtub is full of sand because he cleans himself like a chinchilla.
Do
it. That's not strictly written against or for it, so. And I kind of dig the idea of Oreads, instead of using normal bathwater to clean up, they use grit and stuff to get dirt and shit off of not dirt, but
Sand bath.
Yeah. Oreads, they bathe like chinchillas.
Were you applying hit resistances out of curiosity?
Yes, because I did less lightning damage, so definitely.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was it was automatically applying that shit.
So, was there anything else of note and/or interest in this room besides the
bathtub?
Not really dead, but not really dead, half dead, kind of dead, elemental sort of kind of guy, and the bathtub?
I mean, he's super dead now.
Yeah, no, he's dead.
Yeah, okay, he's full dead now. Anything else? Like, any of these cupboards have anything note in them? There's a desk I can see. Like
a bear rug, which feels like it should be worth something.
Yes.
Yes.
By the way, the Jenkins were in fact under the bed. They were not on the bed being sus.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure them being under the bed makes it better.
No, it definitely
when you
makes
look
better.
when you look under the bed, there appears to be a rhinoceros mask.
Jenkins?
That guy's mask.
I was gonna say, was it that guy's mask?
Potentially. What you know about Jenkins is they are gremlins who curse objects.
Well, that shit's cursed then, isn't it?
No.
Would it be important Carry that around my belt.
What?
2 checks on magic. Also, I have the spell detect magic. So
I also have the spell detect magic.
I throw many different things at identifying the loot. Also, we take 20 of loot the room.
Okay, so the rhinoceros mask was not cursed.
Hmm.
The bearskin rug
But
is actually of good quality and would be worth some money. The bathtub is full of sand. Do you really want to drag this bathtub out of here?
No.
You find notes that confirm that he is Uduak Bazni. You find one note. Not clear why so many insects are drawn to campus, but the gremlins do fine at keeping them in line. I have the gremlins working the insects to death to take their little minds off the fact that I'm doing the same to them. The insect attack... yeah. So, something is drawing the insects here. His notes don't indicate what that might be. But Takulu will be like, okay. Okay, so, upon leaving, Ignacy is with Takulu. He approaches you rapidly, out of breath, and gives you basically a crudely drawn slip of an IOU for 2 elixirs. Just in case he forgets.
Nice.
Oh, well, thanks.
Those IOUs will give you guys 2 common type alchemical elixirs of up to 5th level of your choice.
Is it greedy for us to choose ones that are 5th level, or is like he making them and it's not that bad?
He's making them for you in gratitude of saving his life. It's like, if you want me to make the good stuff, I'll make the good stuff. Yeah, basically, he is not going to be put out if you request only level 5 elixirs. Just, he knows how to make up to level 5 elixirs.
Okay. I was essentially checking if going and sorting by the highest level we could get was rude.
Nah, there's like, I honestly would encourage it. Because if any of you have alchemical tendencies, you can actually try to deduce the recipe and learn that recipe in your formula.
I'm assuming we could just ask if he'd be willing to give us the formula if one of the alchemical people wants that.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have... a couple of you have actually gone out of your way to befriend him, and the fact that you saved his life, you probably wouldn't mind. All right.
Is that something you actually want?
What's the recipe?
Anything up to 5th level for elixirs specifically.
Common.
I'd have to do some research on that. I don't think I can even produce anything that high yet.
Well, yeah, this is.
But you can learn the recipe so that you know it ahead of time. But again, take your time, do some research. There is a lot.
There's a lot in alchemy in this system.
Oh yeah, no, like when I was building my character for the game I'm going to be playing opposite Thursdays. Yeah, no, I sat there for like a good solid 3 hours just looking at alchemical recipes that I would like, and I mostly settled on like stat lozenges and various like buff candies, because there is a lot of that.
There's a lot of that.
I would say Dark Vision Elixir and Silver Tongue Mutagen are both pretty good. I just ran through 5 going down, and those are the first 2 I hit that looked usable, frankly.
All right, so a couple things.
Offline.
Upon exiting with your information and the loot, Takulu meets you guys. Benji follows you out, and Takulu quickly takes to it's like we'll take care of this one. Make sure she gets someplace safe and away from the ones who are bullying her. But we will be working on solutions to this for hours, maybe days. There will be time for you to give me a complete report of your findings tomorrow morning. I'm giving you a very important assignment right now. Go home, rest.
That I can do.
Okay, so as you are talking with him, Essie dashes into the room. Sir, there's 3 prospective students seeking admission that have just arrived. And, you might want to go speak with them as quickly as possible. To which Takalu thanks Essie and dismisses her. Do you guys follow Takulu to go greet these newcomers?
Sure, why not?
Although, do note I plan to study during the downtime because I'm the only one who's not at 3. I can't fail if I spend a hero point.
Okay. Oh, to get your friendship to level 3?
Yeah, I don't actually remember what the level 3 bonus is, but I did that.
Okay. Let's see. Give me... Okay. So, you follow him to the speaker's stage, while a few students are keeping a cautious distance. Rather than, how Zenwei presents herself, keeping a human form, these are in their hybrid. These 3 Anadis, you're able to identify them at sight because you have seen Zenwei in her hybrid form. Takulu strides forward to greet the 3 visitors, who look around with wonder in their many eyes. Welcome and kind hello, new friends. It is my pleasure to greet you today. You may call me Teacher Ott. Teacher Ott, we would learn from you and from the school. We humbly submit ourselves as pupils. All 3 Anadis bow respectively. I am... Oh, Jesus. Rainbows reflected upon gossamer strands. Who is called Goss? This is droplets hanging gently, Savanakin, and perished threads billowing, Maztachia. I'm just gonna post those real quick, so give me a second.
All right.
Okay.
You know what that naming convention reminds me of?
Khajiit.
No. Argonians. From
That's what
Morrowind
I was
specifically.
thinking of.
Yeah,
I
kinda.
said Khajiit. I was thinking Argonian. I'm tired.
We have some small knowledge of magic already. Presenting ourselves without sponsorship is highly irregular, we know. But we all feel as though the Magambaya is the place we must be. Something is calling us here, Ticherot. Ticherot looks meaningfully back to you before responding. We welcome the new angles of discovery that your presence will bring. I would like to introduce you to some of our most recent students. They have already distinguished themselves and might provide you with Before Teacher Ott can finish, the nearby students shout and scatter as large forms soar across the canal from the city, screeching loudly.
Oh, come on.
Have we rested since the fight?
No.
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 Okay, continue.
Ross is grumbling in his throat.
Alrighty. This will be a combat for later, but three creatures who look like a cross between a eagle and a lion swoop in from across the canal. They appear to be hunting the Anadis. You must defend your new fellow students.
Oh boy.
Just can't catch a break.
I can't wait for next week where I don't hit anything.
What if we
I'm
didn't?
sure you'll do fine.
Luck has to turn around eventually. That's how it works, right?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the welcoming ceremony, the introduction ceremony. Wait, no, hang on. The welcome walk. It's the welcome walk. Boop, boop, boop.
Waka waka.
I don't have the licensing for that spell.
Now, question here. Can I swap out my cantrips that I got from the druid thingy?
Prepared, so yeah.
Okay. So
Like anytime we do a preparation, you can swap them out. I've actually swapped mine out a couple times back and forth. Since, spells is all I do, I've been paying a lot of attention to that.
makes sense.
You freaking kidding me? Give me a second.
But no, I'm still amused that literally showing up to school and birds literally fly out of the sky to eat you as soon as you show up to school. Are we sure that the school is a good place to be? Positive?
It's okay. It's just that because we got 6 protagonists here, everything went to the shitter.
I mean, that's actually what it is. But I don't think in character we know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, your protagonist score is what's increasing the constant attacks. They're drawn by your main character energy.
Speaking of main character energy, I did find on Archives of Nethys the branch benefits page. Do you want us to not read that, or should we, or can we? I guess
It really doesn't matter if you do, because it is mostly just like statistical bonuses.
Notably, that means I can track it and not have to remember. Although I'm not actually rank 3, and no one's rank 3 because we haven't gotten a downtime since we leveled to 3.
By the way, I did get those Magambaya modules that you were talking about that give bonus feat slots specifically for the branch bonuses.
Or campaign feats. Do you know which? So there's 2 types of bonus feat section. There's a campaign feat and a bonus feat. I'll
have to look into turning campaign feats on for you, because
it is configure settings, Pathfinder second. Oh, well, I guess I can't see it because I'm not the GM of this one. But it's underneath Pathfinder 2nd Edition. There's like a homebrew section that is just turn on campaign feats. You don't have to do it now, just that's where it is.
Okay, so let's see. What is the difficulty? Okay, oh no.
I don't like hearing you say that.
Do, do.
Are we wrapping up? Because I need to get to bed.
We are in fact wrapping up. We are in fact wrapping up. Just take a brief gander at the welcome walk.
Appear to be griffins.
Nah, you don't know what they are yet. I'm kidding. It's like this is one of those just like, oh yeah, I know what that is on sight, but my character doesn't.
Oh god, that's really colorful.
We've actually been here before. This is the very first scene we did was in this map. I quite like this map. Quenty quite likes this map too.
Colors might be fucked up on my second monitor because that is. Yeah, my colors are fucked up on that monitor.
Alright, let me see if I can set these guys to friendly.
Oh my god. I just spent a hero point and got 2 natural ones in a row. Can you just change my initiative to 19?
Sure.
Ghosty, because I don't actually have a keep it at 10. I think you can just change the number though.
Yeah, I'm trying to find you. There you are.
Oh, actually, I might be able to change my number too. Let me try.
Just did.
Ooh, I can. Oh no, that was you. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, I am not going before any of the griffins, which was the important bit. So, sorry guys.
Go ahead and roll initiative, and we will start with this confrontation at the start of next session.
I only roll high when it's initiative.
Okay. Thankfully, it looks like a number of you get to go before the griffins do. Well, no. No, I take that back. Winnie goes before half the griffins. The griffins beat the rest of you.
Yeah, I think people should actually consider spending their hero points. Kissick, Koale, and Auric at a minimum.
I'm keeping my. I don't trust my dice.
I didn't include you for a reason for us.
Good going quality on that hero point spend.
Yeah.
Specifically, if we can get some melees to just run in front, that will increase our likelihood of succeeding here. I can't spend multiple hero points on one roll, right?
No, I think I did restrict it to 1 hero point per attempt.
You did.
Can't confirm.
I mean, I guess. Worst that can happen is I just lose a point in my initiative.
That still gets raised to a
19.
10, so you're still at 19, which isn't the end.
Okay, so let me go ahead and fix Oryx up.
Also, Quali, you should probably remove the debuff from you. You did not limp here dragging vines the whole way. Probably.
No, I would not have.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hit the begin encounter. Just so that we are starting in combat. Alright. I'm gonna thank you all for coming to game tonight. Good to have you back, by the way, Quinty. I already switched it to the stream ended. But I'll see y'all next Monday. And, well, I do have some news. Since some combats were skipped, you guys have some downtime activities that you'll need to do to get some XP. To get to your next level. But we will address that after the Griffin crisis has been dealt with. And we're gonna go ahead and raid out. Let's go ahead and see who's strimmy stramming. Yep. You know what? I'm gonna raid us out to to a to Skeleton Alpha. So give me a second. He is a Twitch streamer who occasionally streams a homebrew Paper Mario tabletop game. He's currently playing. Looks like he's playing Far Far West at the moment.